This episode of Ty's Eye Help is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's up guys, in this video we're going to be doing a speed test of the iPhone 4 to the new iPhone 4S. So the white iPhone here on the left is my new iPhone 4S, and the black iPhone is the white iPhone 4. So what we're going to be doing first off is an unlocking test. Let's see if you actually notice any difference in this. I'm just going to hit the home button on both. I don't think I hit it there, good. Alright, so I'm just going to slide these over and I'm going to release at the same time. 3, 2, 1. So you actually do notice a big difference in the 4S just with unlocking it. Normally you don't really notice it, but like when I was playing around with this before I was getting set up for the video, I definitely noticed that. And you can see obviously that the iPhone 4S is a lot faster. Now let's actually do a rebooting test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the power buttons on both of these so I can reboot them, and I'm going to do it the same way I just did, and we're actually going to see which one will reboot faster. So I'm going to slide this over, and 3, 2, 1. So they're turning off now. The iPhone 4 has actually already beat the iPhone 4S. I think this is actually the first time I've really actually rebooted my iPhone 4S though. So the iPhone 4 is still rebooting, or still turning off at least. Okay, so that did take a little bit. That may just be because it's the first time ever turning off. Alright, now let's hit the power buttons in 3, 2, 1. There we go. The Apple logo came up a second earlier there. Okay, so there you go. You see my iPhone 4S is on. It's connecting to the network. The iPhone 4 is still sitting there. This one I can already go ahead and unlock. So there you go. You've seen that was like seconds ahead of this one. So that's obviously a lot faster when you're rebooting, or when you're turning it back on. Obviously turning it off the first time was a little bit slower. Alright, now let's try some games. Now I've got every app force quit on here. I'll double tap the home button so you can see this. There's no apps open. Well, there's settings open on her phone. Let me close that. So there's no apps open. I downloaded a few heavy graphic games. So we've got Infinity Blade, Rage HD, and then Asphalt 6. And I've got them on both of these. I've never opened these games on either phone. I just downloaded them. So what we're going to do, on 3, 2, 1, we're going to open up Infinity Blade. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, they're both popping up. You noticed how much of a difference that was. So let's say don't allow on push notifications. This one's wanting us to sign in a Game Center, and that one's already signed in. So obviously this one's going to be a little bit ahead of it. Let's see if it'll catch up. I can already look at it and tell this screen looks a lot better. I mean, I think this screen is actually a little bit more dim than this screen is, but you can tell a difference with that. Alright, let's hit these buttons. I'm not going to sit here and play the game really, but at least give you a good idea of how much faster it is. So there you go. You can just see it looks like a lot better. And they're really pushing how much better the graphics look, and I don't know how well you guys can tell that, but I can seriously tell a major difference in this compared to this. Now let's try Rage HD. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't give me that Game Center crap on iPhone 4S. You can just look at these and see how much better the graphics is on the 4S. That's about a second ahead too. Play. That's obviously way faster. You can tell the processor is definitely helping out with games. Okay, just to make it fair, because I know you guys will point it out and make a big deal out of it, I've made the brightness exactly the same, or at least as best as I can possibly get them on both devices. So let's go home, and we're going to open up Asphalt 6. I've got the free app. 3, 2, 1. And I didn't hit it on this one. Okay, at least it'll pop up at the same time. Don't allow. they're kind of already caught up with each other, as you can see, and this one was like a second or two late. Okay, let's just do a free race. It's hard to tap some of these. Alright, let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, race.
Like the best things in life, this race is simple, straightforward, fun, and smells like burning rubber.
This one is way ahead of that. Did you see that? How big of a difference that was? Graphics also like look better on this. These aren't particularly good graphics on this game, but I can tell it is pretty graphic intense. We'll see how long it takes to get to here. So there you go. You can obviously tell there is a big difference in graphics as well as making the games faster on the iPhone 4S to the iPhone 4. They actually said it was going to be 7 times faster, which I can see on some games maybe, but I wouldn't say 7 times faster, but in some cases it definitely is a lot faster than the iPhone 4. Now I don't know about you guys, but here's the part I'm most excited for in the test, the network speed test. So we're actually going to see how fast this thing works over 3G. If you don't know, AT&T is supposed to have 2 times the speed of a Verizon or a T-Mobile iPhone 4S because it has HSPA, which basically means faster. They don't have access to that. So we're going to actually see how it works. Now note that both of these phones are on AT&T. I don't actually have a Verizon or a T-Mobile phone, but we will get to see if the iPhone 4 is going to be the iPhone 4S or vice versa. So let's go ahead and give this a test. I've got some web pages loaded up here. Everything is cleared out from Safari, so it has no remembrance in any of these web pages. And I'm going to try to tap these at the same time. Alright, so first off we'll try TazIPhoneHelp.com, my website. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Looks like the iPhone 4 is beating it. Which one's gonna win? Okay, so the iPhone 4 is done now, and the iPhone 4S is done now, and the iPhone 4 is still trying to load it up here. So you can obviously clearly see speed difference there. So mine is still not loaded up all the way. It's loaded the web page, but it's still loading the YouTube videos. Okay, and finally it's done loading. So obviously you can tell a speed difference here. That's what I was getting in all of my tests. But let's try another website. That may just be a fluke. Alright, let's try CNN.com. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it looks like CNN's, well I was about to say it looks like it's loading faster on the iPhone 4, but it's not. Looks like the iPhone 4S is almost done. And it actually looked like they finished about the same time, but here on the left on the iPhone 4, it actually didn't load all the stuff on the web page. So this one's actually finishing loading the page and has everything loaded up on it on both of these tests so far. Alright, let's do New York Times. 3, 2, 1. See which one loads faster. Looks like the iPhone 4S beat it again. So that's 3 tests in a row where the iPhone 4S has won. Let's do another website here. Let's do Yahoo. 3, 2, 1. Both of them looks like it's loading pretty fast. And the iPhone 4S is done. There actually wasn't much of a difference there in speed, but again, the iPhone 4 is still trying to load up these pictures and videos on the page. Alright, in the last test, we will try YouTube. So let's see if it can do that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that one is actually an even test. Now there you go. Hopefully that gives you a gist on how fast it is over the networks. Again, these are going to differ right now just because of the speeds in the network are really slow right now because just so many people are on them. But with all of my tests that I've had so far on the new iPhone 4S, I've definitely noticed a speed difference just by using it. Like not even comparing it by to another iPhone 4 sitting right beside it. I've just noticed that it's a lot faster. Alright, now we're going to try the speedtest.net app. This is going to give us our download and upload speeds of our 3G internet. On the iPhone 4S with AT&T, you're supposed to get 14.4 megs, which I'm guessing is not going to happen on either one of these phones. You probably won't get nowhere near that just because I don't have good signal here. But we'll see what it does. I'm going to run these separately. I'm going to do the iPhone 4S first, and we'll see what it gets. So the ping is 127. It looks like the download is getting up to around 130, which is supposed to be 14 of those, and it's at 130, which again, I'm not expecting it to be really fast. I'm not even in a good area for good signal. Also, this app, I mean, I'm not guaranteeing this app is 100% correct either. Well, we got one upload, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and begin test here. So you got 1.1 down, or 1.2 down, and then 1.07 up on the 4S. Looks like we're actually getting faster speeds on the iPhone 4. Getting 2.2 up, or 2.2 down, and the upload speed is 0.96. So the upload speed is a little bit better on the iPhone 4S, and then the download speed is a little bit better on the iPhone 4. So I'm not really going to judge it off this. I just wanted to run this test. I'm not saying these are accurate, and there's a lot of different factors going on right now that could be affecting these speeds. But yeah, let me know what you guys' speeds are in the comments below, though. I'm interested to see if any of you have got even anywhere near 14.4 on the new iPhone 4S. Before we wrap up this video, let's take one last look at our sponsor, GoDaddy. Get reliable and secure web hosting without the long-term contract. GoDaddy's hosting plans are bigger and better than ever with 99.99% uptime, 24/7 support, and no annual commitment. And remember, you can get GoDaddy's free Android, iPhone, or BlackBerry app, order right from your phone, manage all your domains, and more. For Ties That Help viewers, you can get your own domain for $7.99 using the promo code TIE3 at checkout. Also check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all the amazing GoDaddy deals from Revision 3. So hopefully you enjoyed the speed test of the iPhone 4 to the new iPhone 4S, and you see how much better the A5 processor actually is. So let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Will you be upgrading? Have you upgraded already? And why did you upgrade? And was the speed one of the factors in it? Make sure you guys check out the other videos I did on the iPhone 4S. I'll put a link to the playlist I made on YouTube so you guys can check all those out. Give me some suggestions on videos I can do on the new iPhone 4S. I'm open to whatever you guys want to see. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!